Ford says they're going to send me a Bronco Sport. This is the Heritage Limited Edition. I think they're only making like 1,600 copies per year. Now the base price of the Bronco runs around $29,000. I'm told this is more, so let's see what we're getting here. Alright, there's the header. And here's a standard equipment. I'm not going to read it off. You can just look and freeze frame it if there's something that interests you. I'm told there's no options, just extras you don't have to pay for because it's a special edition. But you know they're going to add something. Aha! $150 for a cargo management system. I knew they'd add something. Manufacturers always do. Extra $150 on a 44 grand vehicle. Really? Oh wait, there's more. A tidy $46,400 for this Bronco Sport. Knock me over with the feather. Here are the government safety standards for those interested in that information. And where is it made? And made in Mexico. So let's go out and take a look. So at one of our test facilities, the storage lockers, let's roll this out and see what it looks like. Bright yellow, very nice looking. And someone let the dog out. Let's go somewhere else. I don't want to put in many bites. Alright, now it's a bit quieter around the corner, and this is a very nice looking vehicle. It's retro. Supposedly what the Broncos looked like back in 1966. Got the bright paint, white outlines, nice wheels, and a high price tag as we saw. I was told less than 2,000 of these are going to be made. That means they'll probably be sold out by the time you see this video. Then maybe not. And here's the rear view. As we do most of our vehicles, we're going to take the headlights out in the dark and see how they perform and do some night driving. We already did a YouTube video on that. If you didn't see it, it'll be part 3 of this video. If you drive at night, you don't want to miss that part. And we always check to see if there's a spare tire. Sometimes there's not. Yep. Is that a full size? Looks to be. We have a cargo divider that's not hooked up, and this nice rugged plastic, or should I say synthetic material that's easy to clean, very rugged, and it's rippled so stuff doesn't slide around. Very good idea. Also, on the second row seat, same thing. These do fold down. Nice material. Someone's thinking, getting it right. I noticed some YouTube reviewers were complaining because this isn't power operated to lower. And come on, guys, a vehicle this small, how weak are we getting in this country? Come on, seriously. 2 engines available in the Bronco Sport, a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder at 181 horsepower, 25 to 28 mpg claimed. This limited model has a 2.0 liter, 245 horsepower, rate 21 to 26 mpg, a full 4 cylinders, first class all the way. Hooked to an 8-speed automatic transmission. A very large glove box, bigger than a lot of mid-sized vehicles I've had. The sun visor slide back and forth to keep the rays out of your head on a sunny day. A rotary knob shifter. You have 4-wheel drive activation. A locking differential, not really a locking differential, but does the same thing. Traction control, I think that's crawl control. Then you have the drive modes. Let's see if we can pull it up with this glare. Sport, slippery, mud ruts, sand, rock crawl, eco, normal. Pedal shifters on the steering wheel, but they sure are dinky. A little cramped on leg room back here, but you'll probably be putting kids or groceries or pets. Overall, the cabins are pretty decent. Really don't have any gripes. And when you open and close the door, you get these light shows. Here's one over here. Oh, here comes another one. This has a very nice power steering system, quick responsive with decent feel. The cornering ability is very good. Nice brake feel. And the acceleration of the 2.0 is certainly better than the 3-cylinder 1.5. the difference in fuel economy, you might as well get the bigger 2.0. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, my tool chest. Don't. On the street, this is very pleasant to drive. We'll take this out on the freeway and some off-roading coming up next. We're going to reset the fuel economy computer and take a highway trip. See what numbers we get. See how this drives on the freeway as well. This vehicle is comfortable on the expressway, at least for me. The driving position, well, I just fit in it perfectly, and I'm 5'9". If you're taller or shorter, it might not work for you. The suspension is reasonably comfortable, and the wind noise is low, unusual for a box-shaped vehicle. Everything good thus far. Well, it was getting a solid 26 miles to the gallon, but now we have this cluster in front of us. Might make the mileage go up or down. We'll find out. Well, there we go. 51 miles, 26.0 miles to the gallon. I think that's pretty close to what they were claiming on the window sticker, isn't it? We've got some ranch patrolling to do. Got to check out the homesteads and the cows. So, since this is an off-road vehicle, let's take it off-road. One good thing, if I get stranded, they'll definitely see me from the aircraft above when they're searching for me with this bright yellow paint, that's for sure. One advantage of a small vehicle like this is its narrow width, which allows you to fit on narrow roads a lot better than the big rigs. And I'm not able to find out what the ground clearance is on this, but I'm told it's slightly above average for the other Bronco sports they sell. I'm very impressed with the suspension. Does a nice job absorbing all the impacts and ruts we're gliding over. A lot of smaller vehicles couldn't go on this road as quick as this. And this vehicle does pretty good in sand. I've been driving strictly in the normal mode. All of these ruts, sand, and mud controls. Usually don't use that stuff unless I'm really desperate. So after a week of driving, what's my take on this special edition Bronco? You know, for the money, I could get a full-size Bronco. That might be my choice. But as far as this vehicle, without considering the price, I'm very impressed. It's good looking, handles good, comfortable, smooth, quiet, lots of power, decent economy. Overall, they did a pretty good job. But one little thing. The headlight performance on high beam was very good, but the low beam setting was a bit low for my taste, and I'm sure that can be adjusted, but, well, take a look at the video we did and decide for yourself. Alright, it's dark enough. Let's see what these headlights do. And here the rear headlights are rather large for a small vehicle. Light up pretty good. The emergency flashers are separate, different color. A good idea. And the front ones are a bit hard to see because the headlight's drowning them out. Actually, the yellow paint brightens up as much as the yellow emergency lights. Yeah, train, keep interrupting me. Came here just because he knew I was here. Alright, turn the headlights off. That's much better. Pretty decent in the rear with the taillights off. Alright, let's take a look in the cabin. Put the transmission reverse, and this is what we see. Not a very big screen. And I see we have some dust on the lens from our off-roading today. If I could find the lens hole, I'd wipe it off. Alright, I wiped it off. Looks a lot better. A lot more clear in person than it is on my cheap handheld camera. All the important controls light up. Transmission shifter, off-road buttons, drive mode buttons. Dash lights up pretty good. Alright, so that's far. Alright, let's look at the headlights. Got the low beams on a wall 33 yards away and very bright below the bushes, but above the bushes, kind of low. You have a kind of a weird dark streak. and then some light that comes up above. I've never seen anything like this. Try the high beams. Yep, definitely strong in the middle, but these are very odd headlights, especially since they're one big round light on each side. Nothing unusual looking. Let's get closer. Huh. Never seen anything quite like this. Let's try from 80 yards. Bright's okay, but ooh, low beam sure cut off in a hurry. Let's try real street. No lights. Low beam, high beam. Low beams do seem to have a sharp cutoff. You see my videos, I do not like auto dimming mirrors. Not in city driving anyway. I don't want to drive in city traffic with blacked out mirrors. I don't think it's very safe. That's why I like a disconnect button, but apparently we don't have one here. You can turn it off in the menu of the car maybe, but I haven't found that program yet. But you can put a piece of tape over the sensor hole. That'll shut it off. Let's do the dark, dingy neighborhood test. No problem with the high beam setting. What's this in the road here? I don't know, I can't see in the low beam. Somebody wanted to get run over. I guess if you drive in neighborhoods like this with these headlights, you better turn the high beams on. Again, we got people walking the street, hard to see with the low beam. Now improved with the high beam. As you can see, the low beams offer a bit less performance than what I was expecting. Perhaps the mechanic at the Ford dealer can raise the elevation on these. I've never driven Ford Bronco Sport headlights before, so I don't know if this is the norm. So if you own one of these, you don't like the headlights, see if you can adjust them and make a comment in the comment section.